Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In today's lecture, we will do some more practice with multiplication. We were on question number 3, exercise 1.4. In question number 3, it is written that find the following products. We are given different matrices and we want to find their products. The first, second, third, and fourth part, they are exactly similar to one another. Therefore, I will attempt only one part out of these. For example, let us do part 2. In the second part, we have the matrix 1, 2, which is to be multiplied with the matrix 5 and negative 4. Here the order of this matrix is 1 by 2. We have one row and two columns. Okay, and here we have one column and two rows. 1, 2. Two rows and one column. Now, as the number of columns in the first matrix is equal to the number of rows of the second matrix, therefore these multiplication is conformable. Both these matrices can be multiplied. It is possible to multiply these two matrices. Okay. And the resulting matrix, the product matrix, will be of order 1 by 1. Okay. Now let's start multiplying them. 1, 2, multiplied with by 5, negative 4. So, as we did before, we are going to pick the row 1 by 1. As it has only one row, so obviously we won't go further. Multiplying this, the first row with the first column, what we get is the first element will be multiplied with the first element, plus the second will be multiplied with the second element. And as there are no further column, therefore there won't be any steps remaining. Now 5 into 1, 5, and this is 2 into negative 4 is negative 8. So 5 minus 8, this is equal to negative 3. The order of the resulting matrix is 1 by 1, as we have already predicted that. Now let's attempt coming to part 5. Let's do part 5. You are given the matrix, this one and this one, and we have to multiply them. Exercise 1.4, question number 3, part 5. We have two matrices here. We need to multiply these two matrices. For this, we will first take the first row and multiply it with each and every column. First row and first column. 1 will be multiplied with 4. 1 into 4 plus 2 into 0. This is multiplication of first row with first column. Now we are going to pick the first row and multiply it with the second column, as we have done before. 1 will be multiplied with 5 plus 2 into negative 4. Now first row is multiplied with first column to get this result. Then we have multiplied the first row with second column. Now as there are no more columns, so we will start our work with the second row now. Now pick the second row and multiply it with the columns of the second matrix. Okay, pick the second row now and multiply it with the first column, and then we multiply it with the second column. How we multiply it? We multiply the elements in the matching position. Negative 3 into 4 plus 0 into 0. Now we have multiplied the first row with the second row with the first column. Now we multiply the second row with the second column. Okay. Negative 3 into 5 plus 0 into negative 4. Similarly, as there are no more columns, so multiplication of the second row is complete. Now we come to the third row. Third row and first column, then third row and second column. Okay, third row, first column, 6 into 4 plus negative 1 into 0. Now coming to the second column, third row and second column. Okay, we are picking the rows one by one and multiplying it with each and every column. That's what we are doing, nothing else. Now we are picking the third row and we will multiply it with the third column. Okay, so here 1 into 4 is 4 plus 0, 5, this will be plus, 2 into negative 4 will be negative 8, and plus minus, this will be 5 minus 8. We will do it in the next step. Negative 3 into 4 will be, it is a positive number. Whenever a positive number is multiplied with a negative number, the answer is always a negative number. So negative 3 into 4 will be negative 12. Negative 12 plus 0. And negative 3 into 5 is negative 15 plus 0 into negative 4 will be 0. 6 into 4 will be 24 plus negative 1 into 0 will again be equal to 0. 6 into 5 is 30 plus negative 1 into negative 4 is positive 4. So it is 30 plus positive 4, which is 30 plus 4. So the answer will be 4. 5 minus 8 will be, as this is plus minus minus, this will become 5 minus 8, and the answer will be a negative 3, because when 5 is added to, this is a positive number and this is a negative number. Whenever two different sign numbers are added, we always do the subtraction. 8 minus 5 is 3, and we will put the sign of the greater number with the answer. Negative 12, negative 15, 24, and 30 plus 4 is 34. This will be the answer. Okay. Now in the beginning we had two matrices having order 3 by 2 and 2 by 2. The resulting product matrix should have the order 3 by 2 according to the formula that we have already learned before. So let us see if we have obtained the same result or not. 1, 2, 3. It has 3 rows and 1, 2 columns. So the result is 3 by 2 matrix, as it should have been. Now coming to question number 4. In question number 4, we again have to multiply these matrices. We are given different matrices and we are going to multiply them. Let's do question part B and then part D. Okay. Question number 4. Question number 4, part B, they have asked for some more multiplications. We are given the matrices 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, and it is to be multiplied with the matrix 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1 and 1. Here we have the matrix having the order. The first matrix has the order. It has 2 rows, 1, 2 and 3 columns, 1, 2 and 3 columns. The second matrix has 1, 2, 3, 3 by 2 order. Now as the number of columns of the first is equal to the number of rows of the second, therefore multiplication is possible. Okay, and the resulting matrix will have the order 2 by 2 as we can see from here. Now let's do the multiplication. 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6 is to be multiplied with 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 1 and 1. Now let's start the multiplication. We will first pick the first row and multiply it with the first column. First row is to be multiplied with the first column. The first element will be multiplied with the first, second with the second, and third with the third. So it will be 1 into 1 plus 2 into 3 plus 3 into negative 1. Now first row is multiplied with first column, and the next step is to multiply the first row with the second column. Okay, we are picking one row and multiplying it with all the columns one by one. The first column is done. Multiplication of first row and second column will be 1 by 2 plus 2 into 4 plus 3 into 1. Okay. Now we are done with the first row because we have finished all the columns. Now we will do the multiplication of the second row, and this is the last row. Okay. Now we pick the last row and multiply it with all the columns, with the first and then with the second. 4 into 1 plus 5 into 3 plus 6 into negative 1, and then we are done with the first column. Now we are going to pick the second column, second row, second column. 4 into 2 plus 5 into 4 plus 6 into 1. So what we get here is 1 into 1 is 1 plus 2 3s are 6, and 3 into negative 1 is negative 3 plus minus 3 will be a minus 3. 2 into 1 2 plus 2 4s are 8 plus 3. 4 into 1 is 4 plus 15 minus 6. 4 into 2 8 plus 20 plus 6. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 minus 3 will be 4. 2 plus 8 is 10. 10 plus 3 will be 13. 4 plus 15 is 19. 19 minus 6 will again be equal to 13. 8 plus 20 is 28. 28 plus 6 will be 34. So this will be the answer. As we can see, the resulting matrix is 2 by 2. It has taken the columns of the rows of the first one and columns of the second one. Okay. So this is how we have multiplied this. Now coming to the next part. Here again we have some multiplications. Let's do the D part. Here we have to multiply 8 5 6 4 with 2 negative 4 negative 5 by 2 and 4. The method will be the same. The only difference is that we will be dealing with fractions also. Okay, the remaining the basic method will remain the same. It will not affect the method. Now question number 4, part D. We have the matrix 8 5 6 4 and the matrix 2 negative 5 by 2 negative 4 and 4. The method is the same, but here we have fractions only. We will continue with the same method. First we will pick the first row and multiply it with the first column. So 8 into 2 will be 16 plus 5 into negative 4. Okay. Then we are going to pick the now first row will be multiplied with the second column. Now for here we will multiply 8 with negative 5 by 2. 8 into negative 5 by 2 plus 5 into 4. The method will remain the same. Okay. Now multiplying the second row with the first column. We have multiplied the first row with the first column, the first row with the first column, then the first row with the second column. Now we are going to multiply the second row with the first column and then with the second. Now multiplying the second row with the first column, what we get? 6 will be multiplied with 2. 6 into 6 into 2 plus 4 will be multiplied with negative 4. And now when we are done with the first column, we are going to multiply the second row with the second column. Okay, and this is the last column and the last row. 6 into negative 5 by 2 plus 4 into 4. 2 8s are 16. 5 into negative 4 will be negative 20. So this will be 16 minus 20. Okay? Here plus minus, we are going to get the answer in negative, and here we have 2 1s are and 2 4s are. As this is a fraction, we can cancel these two numbers, 2 1s are and 2 4s are. This will be 4 into negative 5, which is equal to negative 20, plus 4 5s are 20. Okay, 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. We were left with 4, so 4 into negative 5, it is a positive number. When multiplied with negative 5 will give you negative 20, and 4 into 5 into 4 here will give you positive 20. Now 2 into 6 will be 12 minus 4 4s are 16. Again here we have multiplication and we are dealing with fractions. 2 will cancel 6 out, 2 3s are 6. 3 into negative 5 will be negative 15 and 4 4s are 16. 16 minus 20 will be negative 4. Negative 20 plus 20 will be 0, and 12 minus 16 will be negative 4. 15 plus 16 will be 1. So this is going to be the answer of question number 4, part D. Now coming to the last part, it's more than easy because we have plenty of zeros here. Question number 4, part C. This is negative 1, 2, 1, 3. This to be multiplied with the null matrix. Null matrix has the same behavior as 0 has in normal numbers. Okay, it will turn this matrix, this product, into a 0 matrix. A null matrix multiplied with any matrix will turn it to a null matrix or a 0 matrix. Okay, let's start the multiplication. We will pick the first row and multiply it with the first column. Negative 1 into 0 plus 2 into 0, first row, first column, and similarly, as you can see, as all the elements of this matrix are 0, it will obviously turn everything to 0 into a 0 matrix. Negative 1 into the second column now, negative 1 into 0 plus 2 into 0. Now similarly, if we multiply the second row with the first column, second row and first column, it will be 1 into 0 plus 3 into 0, and then we are going to multiply the second row with the second column. What we get? 1 into 0 plus 3 into 0. Okay. So as you can see, every element has to come 0. Negative 1 into 0 is 0, 0 plus 0 is 0. Negative 1 into 0, 2 into 0, both are 0, and 0 plus 0 will again be equal to 0. 0 and 0. So we are going to have a 0 matrix or a null matrix. So whenever a null matrix is multiplied with any matrix, it will turn it into a null matrix. Okay, and this completes question number 4.